Okay. 3, 2, 1. No, it's not recording properly. Hang on, here we go. Record. Hopefully, hopefully that's recording at a good volume. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Hang on a second. I'm not even fully ready here. Get my beer. Need a swig. Should be recording. It's gonna be a little quiet, but I'm pretty sure I can amp up the volume if I have to. So, recording correct? Yes. I need glasses, by the way. Okay. All right. Hello, guys. How's it going? Anyways, Baby Mitchie here. And I want to talk about myself because I talk a lot in generalizations, where I talk about I generalize everything and this and that. And then sometimes I talk about myself in little bits, but I just kind of wanted to do like a little about me thing. Pretty much kind of an autobiography, if you will. I mean, just talk about life and my hopes, my dreams, and where I've been and where I hope I'm going in life. So, yeah, this is a blog post. If you don't like blogs, you don't like hearing about people's lives, then don't watch this because it's going to bore you. So anyways, I guess I should start at the beginning, right? That's how you should start. Yeah, at the beginning. My name is Mitchell Lee Shelton. And I was born July 7th, 1982. So, yes, I was made in the 80s. The early childhood, I remember things that most people shouldn't. So, I don't want to talk too much about it, but, I mean, I remember my whole childhood. There's very little that I don't remember. So I could go on for way too long about it. So, just to simplify it, a couple of key memories. I was like, man, I think one and a half. I was watching Sesame Street over at my cousin's. My mom was there too, and then we were watching Mr. Rogers because I believe it came on at like the same time. It was just a really touching time in my life, just there with family all together, just hanging out, just one of those key memories, I spent a lot of time with my cousins because my mother, who had polio, which is actually, I don't know all the details about polio, but it was cured. But, I mean, not her polio, but obviously we have a cure to prevent polio. We have a vaccination. Dr. Jonas Salk invented it. I think it's Salk. Basically 1 year, yes, 1 year after my mother got polio, they created the vaccination to prevent it from happening. Yeah. And my mom's story with that is apparently that she was running around playing like kids do, and then she collapsed. Once it set in, it was horrible. It just lost all the ability to walk. And that's permanent, But my mom is a great woman. She's still with us. And I take care of her. Love my mother so much. And I think I became a better person because of that. Because of taking care of my mother, understanding what's important, and being able to just want to be there to help your parent, to help somebody out, and that's really important. So, a little bit of a tangent. I spent a lot of time. My mother actually did have a job. She went working at an antiques place, secretary work, and she had to have me babysat. So my aunt would babysit me and her two kids, my cousins, and we would run around and play and have a good old time. really little kids running around. Heck, there's silly stuff that goes on, like when you're little. It's just crazy. Me and my cousin used to play fight all the time, and we're talking really rough play fighting. Um, and now he's like a muscle head guy. um, it probably makes sense because when we would play fight, I would always win because I just wouldn't hold back. I mean, I would hold back, but I wouldn't hold back. I would make sure I won. Um, and then he turned into a muscle guy. My fault, I guess. I'm sorry. And it's funny how over time you just everybody kind of falls away from each other. I mean, I'm still close to my parents and everything, but I mean, my cousins, I never see them anymore. It's sad, but it is what it is. So, anyways, with growing up, I realized that there were some weird things about myself that I've talked about already. I've had girlfriends. I've had at least one boyfriend online. And I feel like I didn't explore enough as a child, like as a teenager. I mean, I didn't really take enough chances, and it's because they always scare you. There's a lot of scare tactics that go into play, where they tell you, oh, you can't trust anybody, you can't trust this, and you can't do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do this, don't do anything. And you know what? As a little kid, I was scared itless. Get it? I edited it. I was scared. I was afraid to do anything. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm afraid. Oh my god, I'll get in trouble, I'll hurt, and I'll die, oh no. You know what? And you don't live. You don't live your life because you're so afraid. So tired of being afraid. It's so stupid. So instead of taking chances, I took the safe route and wound up, I'm happy. I'm actually happier than I've ever been. But it took a long time to get there. And I feel like maybe if I had experimented a little bit more as a teenager, I might have actually gotten there. Now, you know what? I'm not telling you kids, like any teenagers out there that might be watching, I'm not saying go out there and become a maniac and do anything you want. No, don't do that. Of course not. But there were so many things that I didn't try because I was so afraid. And it's the simple base things. Like, if there's a girl and you're like, oh my god, I really like that girl. And what if you're questioning your sexuality? What if you think maybe you're gay? Or what if you think maybe you like, you're a lesbian or you're, a gay guy, a male. I mean, what if you might be? What if you think you might be? What's wrong with experimenting? What's wrong with exploring your options out there? And when I was growing up, and in my family, because Jehovah's Witnesses, I mean, religious-wise, I mean, nothing's okay. If you're Jehovah's Witness, you're not allowed to do anything. So, it's just very closed-minded. Everything was closed-minded. Everything was bad. Everything was taboo. Everything was wrong. So, I would like that to change a little bit in this world where people aren't so afraid to live their lives. Because if you don't live your life, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not enjoying anything. You need to enjoy your life while you have it and have a good time. Within reason, okay? So, that's it. Moving on from that, I always hated school. Hated it. Kids made fun of me all the time. Stupid stuff. I mean, really stupid stuff. I was made fun of because I was a nerd. I was made fun of because of acne. I had acne problems to a point. I had problems with, I guess, like dandruffy or oily skin, and I would, scratch on my head because it would be a little bit itchy. I mean, I wasn't this nasty kid or this gross kid, but you know what? Kids made fun of me, and it really, really hurt. And I hate schoolwork. And it's not because I totally hate school. When I was in kindergarten, good. When I was in elementary school, pretty much good. Right around 5th or 6th grade, I'll tell you right now, around 5th or 6th grade, I could have dropped out of school and taken the GED. Because I did. I did drop out and take the GED. I didn't do it at 5th or 6th grade, but I can tell you that the knowledge I had around 5th or 6th grade was all I needed to pass the GED test. That's it. Seriously. I'm not even kidding. That's it.